I just grabbed the gun and I shot him.
Tried as an adult, Cyntoia Brown was convicted of murder at just 16. She killed 43-year-old Johnny Allen after...
Welcome to all new edition of Viral. I'm your host, always Kenny, as we talk about Cyntoia Brown, who was sentenced for life in prison at the age of 16 for killing a man who brought her for sex, who was released from prison this month.
Convicted killer Cyntoia Brown is a free woman this morning, exactly 15 years to the day when she was arrested in 2004. The Tennessee Department of Corrections released Brown this morning after former Governor Bill Haslam granted her clemency in January. Local 24 News reporter Jalen Sochek is live in the studio with us this morning with more on that significance. Jalen.
Hey, Kelsey, Cyntoia Brown was 16 years old when she shot and killed Jimmy Allen. Brown claimed self-defense, but the lead investigator said robbery was the motive. She was reportedly a victim of child sex trafficking. Brown later said there was nothing to justify what she did, but her case shot to national fame with celebrities calling for her release. As a juvenile, Brown was given a life sentence for the murder for 50 years before she could receive parole. In a statement on her early release, Brown thanks God, the former governor, and the supporters who prayed for her. She says she will use her experience to help other women and girls suffering from abuse and exploitation. Reaction here in Memphis, Deborah Clubb, the executive director with the Memphis Area Women's Council, said Brown's case can resonate for other women.
She was entrapped as a young girl in a violent sexual relationship that became criminal and then became further violent by her own efforts to free herself from a situation she did not consent to.
Brown will first move to a transition center. She'll spend the next 10 years on parole. Club said child sex trafficking remains a problem in the state. Only a few days ago, they found a 14-year-old being trafficked here in Memphis. Reporting live in the studio, Jalen Sochek. Good day, Memphis.
Her case received national attention as celebrities such as Kim Kardashian, Rihanna, and T.I. took up her case. And Brown was released from Tennessee prison for women after Governor Bill Haslam commuted her sentence earlier this year. Brown was released by parole supervision, which requires to comply with the approved release, a plan, maintain employment, or be enrolled in schools and maintain a regular commitment to community service. Let's watch this clip.
I just grabbed the gun and I shot him.
Tried as an adult, Cyntoia Brown was convicted of murder at just 16. She killed 43-year-old Johnny Allen after she said he offered to pay her for sex. During the trial, Brown said she feared the older man was going to kill her. Prosecutors called her a murderer, saying she robbed her victim. His friend spoke against Brown at a May clemency hearing.
Johnny was loved and he is missed dearly.
I am a completely different person. If you let me out, I will never go back to being that person.
Her dream of freedom now denied, as the Tennessee Supreme Court ruled Thursday that Brown will become eligible for parole after her 69th birthday. Brown said she suffered years of child trafficking, neglect, abuse, and rape before the murder. Psychiatrist William Burnett has known Brown since her arrest. He insists teenagers shouldn't be judged like adults.
I think it's callous in itself. I think it is not taking the whole picture into consideration.
Prison officials say Brown is a model prisoner. She's now a college grad. Celebrities and others have championed Brown's case, which is still before a federal court, and Tennessee's governor, who could grant her clemency before he leaves office in January. Brown's lawyer told NBC today he's hopeful and prayerful that will happen.
I'm not saying I deserve anything. I'm asking for mercy.
Until then, she can only wait. Matt Bradley, NBC News.
All right, you saw that Cyntoia Brown trying to get her feet, her legs wet again as she's trying to learn the navigations of life again after being in prison for so long. You know, for being when you're 16 years old, you go into prison, and then you come back out in your 30s trying to learn life again, trying to breathe life, trying to know life. And now you get a second chance at that, at life again. And what a powerful way. In a statement after her release, Brown said, I'm looking forward to use my experience to help other women, help other girls suffering abuse and exploitation. Well said by Cyntoia Brown. Well said. So Cyntoia Brown trying to do the work and do the work as possible. She's trying to make a difference in this world where, now these days the world is in turbulent times as a lady. Cyntoia Brown trying to get herself back in her feet again. So kudos to Cyntoia. So hey, anything is possible. You get a second chance in life. All you gotta do is just believe. Thank you all for watching this edition of Viral. I've been your host, KJ, saying so long, and we'll see you next time here on Viral.